Hello, my friends. Today I wanted to talk to you about finally something that is related to working from home, having your own business. Whether you're a male or female, it's related to everybody, but also nice for women who stay at home moms or just working from home. I have two boys, and one is just 1 month old, and I'm back to my work. I'm back to my business. I'm back. I've just emailed all my clients that I'm back and can assist, can talk to anybody, can work with my existing clients, and of course I keep building my new clientele. Now, with whether you work in the office somewhere or you work for yourself, we all have some type of goals. We want to achieve certain things. Sometimes we don't think about them. Sometimes we just have certain things we want. Maybe like if you're just a new grad, you want a house, and you just kind of think, okay, yeah, I need to buy a house at one point. Or maybe you want go on vacation, and you just, oh yeah, I want to go on vacation, but you never think specifically when you want it, why you want it, how you're gonna plan for it. So it's nice to do that. It's been in so many books, in so many media documentaries, that thinking of the actual goals, of thinking of the actual things we want, helps to achieve them, and helps to achieve them even when we want them, as long as we know the date. So it's important to sit down and write them down and have them, have the list, have a little book where you write them. Even before knowing about all of those secrets, and in fact, one of the books you probably know is called The Secret, which I love, the movie and the book. Before knowing about all of that, I had one Christmas where I didn't have a gift to give to my husband, and it was pretty late. I'm like, oh my god, I have to come up with something I can make, because I'm pretty creative. I can do things. So I said, okay, I have to come up with something because it's too late to go to buy anything, and I didn't even know what to buy. So I had this nice black box I think from Sunglasses or something, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make ours a wish box, because we were just at the point, we were both in school. I was in university, he was in college, so we had lots of plans, lots of things we wanted, lots of new there were new things ahead of us, new wishes, lots of new. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a wish box. So what I did, I took our picture and I glued it onto the box, and I said to myself, we're gonna write little wishes on a piece of paper, and we're gonna fold it and put it in the box. So we did that, and we kept doing that regularly. We have to get back to it, actually. And I think 1 year or 2 years after I made that box, I opened it up and I looked at all of the papers, and I couldn't believe it. Everything I wrote down did come true. His wishes came true and mine. I was like, oh my god, it really works. It's so great. So I should make one video about that box. I should show you. I have it in our bedroom. Anyway, so what I'm gonna be talking about today is dream board. That's something that I heard about a while ago, but I never made one myself before. And then my partner, who actually introduced me to this business, he created that event at his home, and he gave me a link to a YouTube video to somebody who was making and showing how to make a dream board, and I fell in love. And I love all the creative things, all the things you can do with paper and magazines. I have lots of magazines anyway, and I kept looking, then I kept finding other videos, and I was so into it. And that event was postponed, and I said, no, I'm in the mood, I want to do it. So I made a smaller one for my binder, for my business binder, that where I keep all my things, on all my monthly to-do lists, all my tracking, sales. So I want to show you that binder. So I made this small on a piece of on a cardboard paper that I cut out for this size, for that binder, because it has a little pocket, see-through pocket, and it's a bit thicker binder. It was one of the older binders that I used, so it was perfect for that, because that's where I look every day, and I always see, and I always remind myself of the things I want. So what did I do with that? I actually took a few magazines, my favorite ones, where I really enjoy looking through, and things that remind me of certain areas. And I bought a couple of magazines for traveling, because that's something I want to do more in the future. I want to travel regularly with my family. So here I have a few things that remind me of my inspirations, of my wishes. So here you probably see it's Moulin Rouge in Paris, and that's where I really want to go. I like this little cafe in France, and I always imagine myself going to Europe and having a coffee early in the morning with fresh croissants, fresh baked goods right outside, and just observing all the people passing by, and looking at these European people, and just enjoying that time. So that's my thing. When I travel, I want to do that every morning. Then I saw this in one of the magazines, and that is our love story for me. That's my husband, that's me, because we have a very interesting story, and it reminds me that we have lots of history already, and more to come, and to keep up with our relationship, and to keep up to preserve our love for each other. And this is a nice restaurant, a nice dining, so that's something where I would love to go. I love food. And speaking of food, here you see a big background of a salad, and that's my thing. I love healthy food, so that is a reminder of healthy eating, and to continue with that, to explore it, to share it more with all of you, and that's what I do. And here is a map of South France, which I saw. Sorry, I'm looking outside. Which I saw in the magazine, and I was like, oh my god, I love to travel the south of France, especially to see all the Provence and all these beautiful areas that I see in the movies or on the YouTube. So I love, so I actually have a map where we're gonna drive in the France. This front, that's the logo of my company, and I have that with the heart, and I love that, just to remind me how much I love it. And especially in the tough days, when I have a lot of people say no, or something happening, something is on my way, that's to remind me that I love what I do. Okay. So we all have to have that, because we all have tough days, right? But we have to keep going. That's the key. So what else is there? Okay, so this is about to remind me that I want to do my yoga. While I was pregnant, I started regular prenatal yoga, so that's yoga for pregnant women, and I love that so much. It helped me to actually relax my mind, to recharge, to refocus, and physically I love the stretching, I love all this exercise. So my goal is to keep doing yoga very regularly, and to get my body toned. And of course now I need it more than ever after pregnancy. And this is my little fashion thing. So I love clothes, I love makeup, I love jewelry, and I love runways. So I wanna attend more of those. I wanna be able to travel and attend runway, to see some new collections. And I've had one in Ottawa. We had a fashion show in Ottawa once, and I enjoyed it so much. But Actually, I can put the link to my other blog where I have pictures from that show. If you guys are interested, you can take a look. So I'll link it below. This balloon, hot air balloon, is to remind me that I always have to dream big, and I have to daydream, which I do anyway, but it's even more. You have to see, you have to visualize what you want. You have to see yourself. So I see a lot of things in the future. I see them so clear, and I've seen certain things before, and they all happened. So it really works. Our subconscious minds help us to keep going, to achieve our goals. And here is, of course, look at this beautiful sea. Again, it's traveling and seeing beautiful places and enjoying them. And of course, Eiffel Tower on my wish list. So Europe, probably Venice, some other nice nightlight pictures. So that's my first dream board, which I plan to put in the frame to keep it for myself. Because it's like an art, right? It's really colorful, really beautiful, and I wanna keep it for my keepsake, to see where I started, you know, and how my business grew, how I grew with all my things. And of course, as time passes by, we get new dreams, we have extra stuff, so it's a good idea to always revisit your boards, to make a new one, you know, and to keep going. Another idea I have is to keep writing my to have a little notebook actually by the bedside, and to write the little notes, because there's so many things come up right before you fall asleep, or right when you wake up. Anyway, for me, so I was like, oh my god, I'm losing all that. I need to write them down, and then when you go back to read it, it reminds you of what you had in mind, what you wanted to do, and it kind of pushes you forward. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video with my dream board, and if you have a video with dream board, or you have one, take a picture and comment, please. I would love to see it. So if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and share it with others. It definitely helps. And whether you are in school, whether you are in university, you're working in the office, but you have certain things you want to achieve, it's for everybody, and it's actually really good to have for everybody, and to start at very young age. Alright guys, see you next, and please subscribe to the video if you enjoyed it, and have a great day. Bye.